gentlemen, we're back. It's week 1, and it's the Bills versus the Jets. Week 1 preview here on Buffalo SportsCenter. Before I get to the actual preview, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn those notifications on so you're alerted as to when more great Bills and Sabres content is released. Now let's get on with the video. On the Bills' offensive side of the ball, they really bolstered their offensive weapons around third-year QB Josh Allen this offseason. Stephon Diggs, Gabriel Davis, and Isaiah Hodgins were all added to a once depleted wide receiver group. Now, with those three and the return of slot specialist Cole Beasley and fast wideout John Brown, this is a lethal group. The offensive line continued to have depth added, with Brian Winters, former Jet, and Darrell Williams both being added to an already solid line. Zach Moss was added to the running back group and could form a solid 1-2 punch with the ever-shifty Devin Singletary. For the New York Jets, they added some much-needed offensive line help. They added Mekhi Becton, Cameron Clark, solid center Connor McGovern, George Fant, and George Van Roten this offseason. That's a lot of names. The big-bodied and overpowering wide receiver Denzel Mims was added from Baylor, and former Bill Frank Gore was added to mentor 4th-round pick LaMichael Perrine. And while the wide receiver group still doesn't have much firepower, they did add some depth with Brashad Perriman and tight end Kristen Arendon, who will finally return to the field after a slew of injuries last season. It seems as though on the defensive side for both teams, there are a lot less question marks. For the Bills, Tre'Davious White, who was just recently extended, will continue to lead the secondary along with safeties Micah Hyde and Jordan Poyer, along with linebackers A.J. Klein, Tremaine Edmonds, and Matt Milano. They will all look to stop the pass flow once again under Sean McDermott. Mario Addison was brought in from Carolina to help recoup the loss of Star Lutulele, and while it also helped that Harrison Phillips is returning from an ACL injury that devastated and ended his last season. For Greg Williams and company, they have one of the best defenses the Jets have seen in the last couple years, along with the whole entire NFL this year. They have some smash-mouth and in-your-face running defense that will look to tighten the valve against running backs Devin Singletary and Zach Moss. The Jets are also going to hope that this will be the first game that Quinnen Williams will finally break out and blossom into his number 3 overall pick potential. Knowing both teams and how they will shape up for this Week 1 matchup, let's see what our BSC panel has predicted for this weekend's game.